Good afternoon everyone, welcome back. We are here again, Oulton Park, for the second round at this series. So here we are again, doing it again. The cars are going to be flying. So as we see at the moment, Motorboy in pole position as usual, but hopefully there could be a different winner on the horizon, with Diego there in with a 138 as well. Los Figura, cracking race last week. He's there in third position, so we will keep an eye on him through this race as well. As we know, Motorboy is leading the championship after round one with 20 points plus one for the fastest lap. We have Iffy with 15 points in second after his horrific crash, which cost him the lead and also cost him the lead into the second round. So keep an eye on Iffy today. Samruto, absolutely sterling job he did last week in the in his G40. Absolutely fantastic stuff from him. He did a blinding job. Got to hand it to him. Managed to hold off Bouncy, hold off quite a few drivers actually, and managed to stick with Iffy till the final end and did an absolutely blinding lap. So well done to him, and he's in third position. Bouncy is in fourth, unable to race today, obviously missed out on qualifying during the week, but he's got himself into the support race and had some audio issues, so unlucky for him, he's not in it. Top four, was it fifth position in the championship is Dan Edge. Dan Edge is racing today, and he's been cheekily actually having a few goes on his own, I reckon, because he's now again in the 39s, doing a sterling job there. We also got Onyx, another one not here today. He's got actual car mechanical issues, not on his G55, but he's got car issues at home, so he's having to stay and fix that so he can get to work tomorrow. We have Diego there in second position on the grid at the moment with 2 minutes to go, but he's seventh in the championship, so we'll see how he gets on with 4 points. We've got Rodrigo there, 8th position. Where is he on the track at the moment? He's 11th, but he's got a good first sector going in there, so we'll keep an eye on him. Croyer, who fantastically won the last Pass Plus race there, the support race, just before we came on to the G55 series. Absolutely stole the show, not a foot wrong, fastest lap, and he has 2 points to his name, and he's 9th in the standings, so we'll keep an eye on Croyer. He's in the 42s in the G55 at the moment, and he's 13th. Blazer's come in as we lost a few drivers, so Blazer's come in and he will be with us also. Oh, I don't know if we just lost him, so we'll just keep an eye on that. Let me just zoom down and have a look. No, he's still there, so there's Blaze. He finished second. Done a cracking job, so he's managed to jump a couple of people because we didn't want to leave the race too short, so we got Blaze in as cover, so there he is in 15th position. He hasn't done a lap yet, so minute to go. Mr. A, sterling job. He was position 10th, unfortunately not in this race, didn't make the cut. Out the mouse, he's there as well. He's in 12th position. He's on he's on the board, but with 0 points, so we'll see how he gets on. We missed Tartan today, also Roadrunner, Dark Rider and Axis. We missed all these guys, so no points scoring for them, so hopefully Out the Mouse can get himself off the marker and jump a few places as well. So we're just going to have a look at the cars on track. There's Croyer. We're going to have a look at Collect, and also Collector's jumped in as well because unfortunately we missed a couple of drivers. So today at the moment we've missed Nico and Matarosa, so we've missed both of those guys, which is unfortunate. So 10 seconds to go, really pushing hard these guys, and as you can see it is Motorboy again. 20 laps today with a pit stop. This is going to be some race, so let's see how they get on with the final standings there. A few frustrated noises in the background you can't hear. So Iffy has jumped into second position, so it's Motorboy, Iffy, Diego, Los Figura, Dan Edge, Lara, Racer, Kick, Johnny, Samaruto take the top 10, with Rodrigo 11th, Out the Mouse 12th, Blaze 13th and Croyer there 14th. So if you can please all hold your brake for me, do not go, hold as we do our normal thing. So everybody hold please. Thank you very much. As we go to the spectators, and we're just going to jump my car to the front of the pit stop there. Let me start again. We'll go to the pit view, and we'll jump to the guys on the front. So there we go. It's Motorboy in pole position. Next to him is Iffy in second position. Row 2 sees Diego and Los Figura. Row 3, Lara and Dan Edge. Row 4 is Kick Goer and Racer. Be careful, watch Racer in the start of this. He's absolutely hounds him at the start, so watch him on the start straight here. So we have on row 5 Johnny and Samaruto. Again, watch out for Samaruto, very quick. We see on the next row is Rodrigo in 11th, Out the Mouse in 12th, Blaze 13th, Collect 14th, Croyer in 15th, and me in the pit there. So here we go, jumping straight to the front as we say 3, 2, 1, go! And off we go from the start. There goes Diego down the inside of both Iffy and Motorboy. What a start! What an absolute start from nice Los Figura. Los Figura's jumped all three of them. Look at this cracking start. I thought he had the other livery, he didn't, but there goes Los Figura. He takes the lead into the first corner, so let's see how he gets on. There's a few walls and R's at the background, but we're going to keep an eye at the start of this race. So there's a lot of I'm in and R in, there's a lot of incidents at the back, so but I want to stay on the front, guys. So here we go, Los Figura is in first with Motorboy on his back. We see Iffy there in the white livery just behind him, so into the hairpin for the first time. He's gone very, very wide, but you can also cut in and stop the guy from diving down the inside of him. So here we go, this is where it's lost or won. Into this chicane we go, hard on the brakes, second gear, little cut of the chicane there, little bit wide, a little bit of aggression, and Motorboy's got the inside. He's done a grand job, he's dived down the inside of him, and it looks like he's got slow out of the corner as Los Figura. So as if he got down the inside of him, it looks like if he's going to get the pass done. No, he hasn't. He's going to hold the brake. He's gone a little bit wide. They're all battling for place there. So there we go. It's Motorboy again up the front with looks like Figura. Yes, it is. Iffy second. There's Diego in fourth. It looks like Danage there in fifth, doing a great job. He's sitting right on the backside of Diego. Racer there in sixth. So Racer's managed to get out of the incidents at the start of the race, and he's now going to be pushing on, and he's done a grand job because he's in sixth position. He's jumped a few places from the start. Rodrigo there in 7th, good from him. There's Samaruto in 8th, was 10th on the grid. There's Blaze in 9th, who is our reserve driver, done a cracking job. He's now in 9th position. Out the Mouse in 10th. There's Lara in 11th, the Kick Goer in 12th. Collector's at the back there. He's obviously had a few issues at the start, a few incidents, and Danage has gone into the pits, and there's Croyer. So few little hustles and bustles at the start. So Dan Edge, and it looks like Kick Goer is also pitted. So those guys have gone in early, so we'll see how they get in. Collector's also pitted, so early pit stops from these guys. And I think, did I hear Croy pitting? I think I did. There's 3 cars in the same livery. This is going to be difficult. So there's Out the Mouse in 9th position. There's Blaze with Samaruto side by side. I'm going to have to wait for the caption to change, but it looks like Samaruto's got the inside. Lovely move on the outside. Samaruto's still got it. He's holding Blaze off, hard on the brakes. Out the Mouse trying to get down the inside. He's managed to do it, great job, and there's a cracking battle just in front. Rodrigo is now caught up with Diego, so Diego is there. Racer's in 4th now, cracking stuff from Racer. He's really pushing on Iffy. There's Los Figura, he's still with Motorboy, so that's great news for the race. So he's not going to let Motorboy go. There it is, so Motorboy into the chicane. Los Figura, great shots from the cameraman. There is Iffy in 3rd position. He's now being chased by Racer, and Racer's doing a cracking job. He's absolutely catching on now, and there is Iffy gone slightly wide, but you do sometimes benefit there if you get the power down and you can just keep it off the grass. There's like a little cattle grid there that you can just go over, and it sort of keeps you out of harm's way. So look at these beautiful lines as they come around the corner there. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very wide is Blaze, and it looks like Out the Mouse has got down the inside for 8th position. Cracking stuff, flashing his lights. He's saying thank you very much, and he's just apologising there to Blaze just in case he tapped him. So down the inside of him goes Lara. So Lara's gone in as well. I think Blaze might just jump in the pits. We'll see how he gets on. No, he's going to stay out. So he's going to stay on this pack. So there's Blaze. Lara in 9th. Out the Mouse 8th. Samaruto 7th. A battle there for Rodrigo and Diego. So they're still battling away. away. We've got Racer in 4th, doing a grand job. It's Racer, so keep an eye on him. He is absolutely flying. 140s now for Blaze, 141 for Iffy. We've got Las Figura with a 138.8. Fantastic stuff from him, but it looks like Motorboy is pulling away again. 138.4 for Motorboy. Hasn't made a mistake yet, but can be done. It can be done on this course. This chicane is the one that causes all the issues. So here they go into the chicane. There's Motorboy still in the lead, clipping the curb beautifully. Oh, could be a bit wide there. No, he's managed to keep it. And there he goes, there goes Motorboy, a little bit wide, but as you can see, Los Figura has closed down on him, so he's very quick around that chicane, so keep an eye on Los Figura, doing a grand job, the Portuguese and the Spaniard there. As they come back up the hill, very wide from Motorboy there, and he's doing a grand job on his own there. What's that? Probably about a second, maybe less than a second between them both. So as long as he can keep up the pace, Los Figura is doing a cracking job. So we look at Iffy there in 3rd now. Iffy's managed to disappear from Racer, so Racer's still there in 4th position. You can see Diego's really pushing hard. He's still in the 42s. We know he can do 38, so still needing to get up to speed is Diego, and there is Rodrigo in 6th position with a 39. Anyone coming in the pit this lap? We're going to have a look now. No, nobody's gone wide, nobody's turning in. Looks like they're all staying up. So there's Deers Leap. We're coming into Deers Leap, and it looks like Blaze is coming. Is that Blaze? No, it's Lara. So Lara's coming early. He's coming into the pits, so we're going to look where Dan Edge is. Dan Edge is coming down the straight now, and he's also got Kid Goer with him. So Dan Edge is coming round, so this will be his fast lap now. We're going to look where Lara is. Lara's still in the pits. He's still in the pits. Oh, that's a shame for Lara. He's coming out now. So he's coming out the pits now, and there goes Dan Edge. So Dan Edge is coming through now. So there's Dan, there is Kit Goer, and there is Lara. So he will be on the back of this pack now. Here is Collect. So Collect has also gone in the pits. So be aware, Collect is still very, very fast. He did a cracking job in the last race. It was just a shame he got in a few incidents early on, but he was quick and he kept pushing and pushing and pushing and done a grand job. There is Lara in 12th position. Kit Goer in 11th. There is Dan Edge. There is Blaze. He's doing an awesome job there in 9th position. 140s now for Blaze. There is Out the Mouse also in the 140s, but this pack here are really battling it out. Brilliant stuff from the lads. So there we go, Out the Mouse is all over the back of Samaruto now for 7th spot. Can he get past him? Very wide goes Rodrigo round the corner there. So has he got the run on Samaruto? Doing a good job there is Out the Mouse. He's trying to get points on the board. Hard on the brakes, going into the right hander. It sort of goes into a right, then it sort of coasts off, and then it comes back in again. He's got really sort of, you can put the power down early, but you have to turn in a lot earlier than you think. But there goes Out the Mouse, doing an awesome job. He's all over the back of Samaruto. Can he get past him? Still Samaruto holding him off. Lights ablaze in the white and red livery there. Brilliant stuff from these guys. Lots of respect on track at the moment. Very, very wide goes Out the Mouse, but that could benefit him. Turning in very late. Hard on the brakes now into the left-hander. Oh, very hard on the brakes is Out the Mouse. As you can see him just in the back there, he's getting a bit antsy now. Is Out the Mouse. He wants the cheese, and he's doing a grand job at the back of him. So Samaruto, will keep an eye on that in a moment. So Samaruto 7th. There is Rodrigo still trying to push hard on the back of Diego, but he's catching up with Racer now. So Racer's starting to get pulled in a bit there by Diego. There is Iffy, he's on his own. So Los Figura has obviously made a mistake somewhere, because Motorboy is now pulling away yet again. There must be about, what's that, 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 seconds in front now. Lovely and smooth there is Motorboy. Brilliant stuff from him again. This guy cannot be beaten. There must be something in the book that says he has to have a 2-second penalty at some point, but it don't look like it's happening today. Motorboy is absolutely flying away. It's still 16 laps remaining, no pit stops from the top 5 at the moment. So there is Iffy really pushing hard. 1:38.8 for Iffy, so he's now on the charge. There is Figura in second, 1:38.8. Motorboy still 1:38.4, keeping it nice and smooth. Comes out of the corner, still no pit from these guys. Is Figura going in? No, he's staying out. Is Iffy going in? No, he's staying out as well. So look at Racer. Racer's doing a grand job. He's staying out as well. Is none of these? No. So Diego and Rodrigo also. So it looks like Out the Mouse has taken him. So Out the Mouse has taken Oh, no, sorry, I do apologise. I didn't hear Sam Ruto say he'd gone into the pits, or did he? I don't think he did. Maybe there was an incident. So Sam Ruto is 9th. No pits. He's obviously made a mistake, which is just a spin from Sam Ruto. Thank you, Sam Ruto. I can hear all the guys in my earphone, and they're just telling me the info that comes through. So Sam Ruto spun, which is a shame from him. And Blaze has taken 8th position now. There's Sam Ruto in 9th at 39. Great stuff from him. So we should see him close up. Rodrigo going very wide onto the grass, and there's Out the Mouse in 7th position. Whew, this is a good race. 15 laps to go, we're only 5 in, and it's absolutely action-packed. So there we go. Out the Mouse in 7th. There is Rodrigo in 6th. Very wide. Has he got a penalty there? No, it doesn't look like it. So Diego is now closing down on Racer, but Racer's managing to keep the gap the same there, as you can see it. What's that? No more than 200ths of a second in between these two now. He can see the back of Racer's car. We're going to go in car with Diego now. There it is. That's how close it is. Nice and smooth as Diego, as you can see. And let's see how Rodrigo sees it from here. So there's Rodrigo just coming around the right hander. Like I said, it sort of sweeps out wide, and then you come back in. That's a lovely line there from Rodrigo. He's doing a grand job in 6th position there, but he's also got Out the Mouse just behind him, and as you can see, he's absolutely flying now. So keep an eye on Out the Mouse, doing a superb job. So Rodrigo 6th. There is Diego in 5th. There is Racer still 4th, still on a 39, trying to get himself into these 38s. Diego has done a 38.8, so doing a grand job. So Diego's definitely closing down Racer. There is Iffy. Iffy's now done a 38.813, so he's slightly faster. So keep an eye on him. So Los Figueroa, again, I keep saying so, I don't know why I keep saying so. I must like sewing. There we go. So Los Figueroa is 2nd here on lap 6 as they come around the hairpin there. Little dab of the brake as he looked like he lost a bit of control of the car. So here we go. This is where it all matters. Oh, and who's that? Who's that in front there? Is that Croy? So Croy's obviously had a crash somewhere along the line, and he's just managed to get out of the way of Motorboy. But as you can see, it looks like the gap's closed up a bit after that incident, and as you can see the top 3 in the same shot, which is cracking stuff. So looks like Iffy's closing up on Figueroa, and Figueroa's closing up on Motorboy, so they're all pushing each other now very, very hard. But obviously Motorboy's still trying to get himself under these 138.4s, but it's really struggling to. And there's Croyer just trying to keep his nose out of business, but could cause a few problems. As you see the second man, Figueroa, now coming up to the back of him, could give him a little flash. He's a little bit too far away to overtake from here, but as he comes wide into the right-hander, and that's a great job by Croy. He's just moved over, let the guys through. Absolutely sterling job, and that is why everyone loves racing with this guy. Well done, Croyer. Hats off to you, my friend. There is, so Los Figueroa is 2nd position, Iffy in 3rd. It has spaced out again from these top 3 guys. Look in the background there's Racer with also Diego, and the Racer and Diego are going to catch up to Croy down the bottom of the hill here. Croy's just going to swoop round the corner. I think he's going to keep pushing, or is he going to slow down? He's moved out of the way. He's just flashed and moved out of the way because he can see the guys coming through. That's a great job from Croy. Obviously realised he's not going to be participating in this the top 10 now, so he's just moved himself over to the side of the road and letting these guys run around the track. So a little bit of an incident there. What was that? It sounded like a crash. Oh, a lock up there from Rodrigo. Oh, I can hear it all from Motorboy. Oh, Motorboy's got a penalty! Motorboy's got a penalty! Look at this, and Rodrigo's going to pass! Is he going to pass down this chicane as he comes into the inside? He's got down the inside of him, is he going to take it? He has! Los Figueroa's taken it, but he's gone wide, and he spun! He saw it, and he spun, and Motorboy's laughing his head off! He can't believe it! Ah, Figueroa just saw the bright white lights of 1st position, went into the chicane. He thought, I've got this in the bag. He was thinking, is Motorboy going to try and take me? He did, and he put the foot down too early. He got a little bit sideways, and he spun, and what a shame. But it's given Iffy another chance to get back on the back of Motorboy. Now we can see him, he can really push, and he's also done a 138.7 now, so he's a lot quicker. He's done 100 tenths quicker quicker now from his previous lap. So brilliant stuff from Iffy. There's Los Figura. He will be absolutely spitting feathers in there. So there's Racer. Racer can see him now, and he's managed to pull away from Diego, who's been battling with Rodrigo. But look at Out the Mouse. He's on the back of this pack now. Brilliant stuff as they come into the right-hander. He's now with the back of Rodrigo and Diego, sorry, and Rodrigo's going down the inside of Diego. No, he's hard on the brakes. They're all battling for this 5th spot now, so Diego's really under pressure. Roadrunner's going really wide, and Rodrigo's going to try and go down the outside of him. He's got a lovely slipstream. Is he going to make it? Defensive has gone Diego, and they're going around the hairpin now. Hard on the brakes is Diego. Rodrigo's going to go wide. No, the mouse has gone down the inside of him. No, he's not. He's managed to. He did try to. Oh, I better calm down because I'm going to jump out of my skin in a minute. So there goes Diego. Hard on the brakes into the chicane. This is the battle for 5th. It's absolutely insane. Look at them go. So wide again goes Rodrigo. This could give Out the Mouse the outside line, which he does. He's side by side as they're coming up to the chicane. Rodrigo's got the inside line. He's going to make sure that he stays there. Motorboy is. Oh, I'm talking about Motorboy because I want to go and have a look at how he's doing. But he's been pushed wide. Has Out the Mouse. So he's just forced him wide out of the way. So he's managed to keep the racing line. Has Rodrigo. So we'll keep an eye on these three again in a moment. But we're going to check out how far Figura is away from Iffy. You can't quite see Iffy in the shot, but you can also see Racer's glimpse of his little purple-white livery there. He needs closing in. There is Iffy in 2nd position. There is Motorboy. And look at Iffy, he's doing a great job. Motorboy has gone faster. He's done a 1:38.049. Iffy's on a 1:38.717, so still fastest lap. And the point is going to go to Motorboy at the moment. That is going to be hard to beat, I think. But there's loads of messages coming in, but I can't see them. I do apologise, everyone. I'm sure there's messages galore that everyone wants me to text and say, but I can just make it up as I go along. Vamos, Motorboy. Shall I just do it? Vamos Iffy, vamos Los Figura. Go get 'em, says Harvick. Well, he does. He might be saying that, but I'm just guessing. Love you, Daddy, says my daughter. Courtney's saying go Smelly, but I don't think he's racing. But one of them, I'm sure, is Smelly. I'm sorry guys, I can't see the messages today. There's something wrong with my YouTube, but we're managing to see this cracking race, so I can concentrate on this a bit more. So there we go. Los Figura goes a little bit wide there, but he's managed to keep the penalty down, so that is a crucial point there, just on that section. If you go over the grass on that section, that's it. You're going to get a 5-second penalty. If you get all 4 tyres into the grass, it's 10. So you've got to be careful. You've got to be very, very careful. And these guys are doing a brilliant job. There is Racer, so Racer's really closing down now. Racer's on a 39.3, still trying to get himself in these 38s, but doing an absolutely sterling job in 4th position. Still, these guys haven't pitted, still 11 laps to go. There is Diego in 5th position. Rodrigo is now managing to get sucked in by Out the Mouse there, but Diego is definitely pulling away from these guys. So again, see 38.8 for Diego, still managing to hold him off, but Rodrigo is definitely getting faster. So Rodrigo now on a 39.2, still no pits from these guys. Motorboy, Out the Mouse. God, this guy, see, I can't get him out of my head, he's so good. So there goes Out the Mouse. He's on the back of Rodrigo. He must have got an absolutely blinding turn in as he come down to Deer's Leap, and he's back on the back of Rodrigo. Back on the back, wow. As he comes into the left-hander, very wide line from Out the Mouse, but it does make a difference because, as you can see, he's smooth out the corner. He's closed right up on the back of Rodrigo now. Is he going to give it a chance? Is he going to sit? He's sat right behind him. He's got his bumper right on the back of his bumper, and is he going to try around the outside? Rodrigo's gone defensive, hard on the brakes. He's gone Rodrigo. Slide in the inside is Out the Mouse. Now he's going to go wide, trying to put the power down early, but no, he can't quite get round there. So this is where the battle is now. This is for 6th spot. Can Out the Mouse get any further up the grid? There goes Rodrigo. He's a bit slow round there, and Out the Mouse is going to get a good run on him as he comes out of up the hill now. So is he going to try again? You can see the marshal waving. I don't know why the marshal's waving. Obviously he must be an Out the Mouse fan. He is wearing orange at the front, so maybe it's something to do with the marshal's outfits. It's why he loves him. So there we go. Out the Mouse is still trying to get past. Rodrigo's doing a fantastic job. He goes a little bit wide as they're coming back up the hill now. So here we go. Rodrigo 6th, Out the Mouse in 7th. This is a great bit of racing here from these guys, but still no. Oh, a little bit of grass from Out the Mouse. He goes a little bit sideways. Wow, he is really pushing now. Is Out the Mouse. So there is Diego still in 5th. There is Racer in 4th. Los Figura, he still can't get on the back of him, but he's doing a good job again. Los Figura in 3rd position. If he's still trying to get on the back of Motorboy, but he can still see him. He's still in the same shot. There he is, just there in the background. So Motorboy's still trying to push hard, he's still trying to go faster and faster and faster, but it could cause mistakes. 9 laps remaining, still no pits from these guys in the top 5. So there is Racer, 4th position. Diego, there's a big gap between these guys now, but this is where the race is at the moment. 6th and 7th respectively, Out the Mouse and Rodrigo. As they come round the left-hander, still a bit of a gap there, but he really closes in, does Out the Mouse in this hairpin. He's got a good car underneath him today. Look at that rock wheel on the front right there. Brilliant stuff, and he's really closed him in now. So this is where Out the Mouse is very quick into this chicane. Here they go again, hard on the brakes, 2nd gear, clipping the curb. Little bit wide is Rodrigo. That could cost him again, and he's managed to claw him up. Not quite this time. It looks like Out the Mouse has did the same thing as Rodrigo, but here we go again, hard on the brakes. He's definitely sucked him back in like a vacuum cleaner on a dirty floor. Look at this. Rodrigo again, lovely wide, flames coming out the back of it as well. He's gone a little bit wide, but sometimes that benefits these guys that are hard on the power early. Like I said, you go over the grid there, it sometimes is beneficial, sometimes it's not. You could just clip the grass just a little bit, and again, Out the Mouse has gone really inside, dirty inside line there, and he's got a good run on Rodrigo. Can he get past him? He's right on the back of his bumper. He's going to try down the inside this time. He's going to be hard on the brakes, really hard on the brakes is Out the Mouse. He's going to turn in early. Can he get down the inside of him now? He's got the power down, he's right up his bumper. Look at this, he's right up his bumper. He's going down the inside of Rodrigo, but Rodrigo's going defensive. He's gone back on the racing line. Out the Mouse is going to try again, hard on the brakes. He's going to go in the same line as Rodrigo, but Rodrigo goes a little bit wide, a little bit smoother from Out the Mouse. Down the hill again. This is really good and it's intense stuff. Hard on the brakes again, left-hander again. I know I keep looking at these two guys, but this is where the action is at the minute. He's still pushing really hard, is Out the Mouse. We will come back to these guys, but I know what's going to happen. Commentator's curse. There's going to be an overtaking situation. I'm going to miss it. So, quick, let's go. So, there's Rodrigo in 5th. There is Racer in 4th. Is he anywhere near Los Figura? We're going to have a look now. He comes into the chicane, does look. Oh, he's gone wide. That could be a penalty. That could be a penalty. No, he's managed to save it. He turned in early and managed to save it, which was very lucky for him, but it's also cost him because now Racer is now right near him again. So has Racer got, yes, Racer's now done a 1:38.792. Brilliant stuff from Racer, absolutely cracking. He's now on it like a car bonnet. So here goes Racer for the Brits. There is Los Figura, the Spaniard. There is Iffy. I can't remember where he's from, but it's somewhere far away. There is, oh, I think it's Indonesia if I can remember rightly. So there he goes, there is Iffy in 2nd position, there is Motorboy who is in 1st, he's gone over the bumps there. There is Iffy, so none of these guys still pitting. Doing a grand job, still 8 laps remaining. It's a long race, but it's very, very good race. So I'm going to have to go back and see if Out the Mouse has gone past. I knew it. Or has he gone into the pits? Has Rodrigo gone to the pits? No, Rodrigo's made a mistake, and Blaze is now in 7th. So there was obviously an incident there somewhere, and Blaze is on the back of this group. And has Blaze pitted? I'm just going to wait for confirmation if he's pitted or not. He hasn't pitted, so Rodrigo's decided he's coming in, so he's just moved out of the way. So maybe a bit of Blaze incident there might cause some issues, but Blaze doing a 1:39.7, so he hasn't come in yet. Oh, so there we go. I just heard that Out the Mouse and Rodrigo come together. What a shame, because they were having a great race, these two guys. And I know Out the Mouse, he would have shown respect and he would have flashed him through if it was his fault. So there we go. Rodrigo and Out the Mouse. Oh, over the grass goes Blaze, but again could stay with Out the Mouse, could help him. Oh, and he's tapped the back of Out the Mouse, but he's managed to hold it. I think Blaze realised he was just a little bit hot into the hairpin there. So can Out the Mouse get in front of Rodrigo into these final few laps? So there's Out the Mouse, there is Blaze in 7th at the moment respectively. There is Dan Edge, and Dan is doing a cracking job. He's on his own in 8th position. There's Kitgoer, so Kitgoer's really struggling in the G55 today. There's Rodrigo after his pit, so he's now behind Dan Edge and behind kit goer, so that's interesting to know. Samaruto in 11th, so Samaruto's back on this pack as well. There is Lara in 12th after his pit stop. There's Collect doing a sterling job in 13th. Courier has retired, which is a shame. So I think he decided that he was just going to be in the way if he carried on. So there's Kick in 9th. There is Danage 8th. Blaze is still in the back of Out the Mouse. So doing a grand job is Blaze, just staying with these guys. So is he going to pit on this lap? None of the guys from the top 6 have pitted yet. So is Out the Mouse going in? No, he's decided he's not going to go in. He's thinking, I can do another fast lap, I reckon. There is Diego in 5th. So there's Out the Mouse in 6th. There's a big gap between these guys now. There is Racer. There is Los Figura. I heard someone pit. Can I have confirmation who that was, please? I think that was Lara. Was it Lara, I think, pitted there? I'm not too sure. I'm just waiting for confirmation. So there is Los Figura in 3rd position. There is Racer doing a grand job. There he goes. There's Racer in 4th position coming up the hill. There is Diego. So Diego's definitely closing up these guys. Is he in the same shot? Are we just going to see him? Yes, we are. So he is in the same shot, doing a grand job. There he is in the background there. So keep an eye on Diego. Now he's got no pressure. He might be able to close on this little bunch here with obviously the 3rd position man, Los Figura, still taking that spot with ease. Racer really trying hard to get on the back of him. There's Diego in 5th position. Out the Mouse in 6th, and Blaze is really having a good time here with Out the Mouse. He really should not be on the back of him, but he's still pushing hard and he hasn't pit yet. But this could help him along the line, because he could get out in front of the guys in front. And also, don't forget, if he's with Out the Mouse, he could get out in front of Rodrigo. But now here's Blaze. He's gone down the inside. He's going to come down this lap, so harden the brakes. So Blaze is down the inside of Out the Mouse. He's giving him room. Oh, they're side by side down Deer's Leap. Out the Mouse is going to take that side, but oh, they're side by side. Blaze has decided to stay out. So here goes Blaze. He's down the inside of the right hander. Harden the brakes. They touch again. Wide goes Out the Mouse. He's going to try on the outside. He just caught the grass a bit. Great driving from these guys, but Blaze was not going to give up that place, and he had the race in line. So good stuff. Well done to Out the Mouse for staying on track there. And in 6th position goes Blaze, still not pitted. So where is Danage? There's Danage. So Danage can see these guys in front of him now, so hopefully he can get on the back of. Really look at that car bouncing around the left-hander as they come down the hill. There's Kit Goer, and Rodrigo's definitely closed the gap now. Samaruto there is Lara just behind him. There's Collect coming down Deer's Leap. So here we go again. Let's go to the front of the pack with Diego. There is Racer. He's still trying to get on the back, and still no mistake from Figura after that incident he had with Motorboy at the start there. Well, I think it was lap 8, I think it was, where a mistake from Motorboy, screaming down the microphone, and then Los Figura tried down the inside of him. He got the pass made, he had it made, and then he just lost control of the car, which is an absolute shame, because that was a big moment where he could have made all the difference. But here we go. There is Iffy still in 2nd, 4 laps to go, so hopefully these guys are going to be pitting now soon. So there we go, Iffy's 2nd position, done a 1:38.5, so he's doing a great job there, as if he still can see Motorboy. So it's going to be in the pit stops, it is going to be, to see if he can close the gap up on him, unless there's a big mistake from Motorboy. But again, he's kept himself out of trouble, but it does look like that if he has closed up the gap. Is that me? Can we see him in the same shot? Not quite, so we can't see him in that shot there, but it looked very, very close. As you can see, Motorboy just coming around the hairpin again. You can just hear the noise of Iffy coming off the hairpin. So there we go. So we'll have a look in the chicane. Is he still in the same shot? Oh, very close for Motorboy. He comes down the exit of the chicane there. He's giggling away, thinking, oh, I've just got lucky there. So can we see Iffy? Yes, we can. So Iffy is in the same shot. So he's doing a great job trying to close the gap down with 4 laps remaining. Here we go, round the right-hander now. Little bit of the grid there. Goes Motorboy up the hill again. and I just heard confirmation that Motorboy is pitting this lap, so thank you very much, Motorboy. He's just told me he is pitting this lap. So is Iffy gonna try his luck and leave it to the last minute, or is he gonna go in as well? So here's Iffy, he's down the straight now, so harden the brakes into Deers Leap comes Motorboy, so he's coming in this lap. We're gonna wait to see what Iffy does, and this is where it's all lost. He's gone really fast into that into there, and there is Iffy just in shot there. So Iffy's come in. I'm gonna see how quick this pit stop is. It's a long pit stop. It's a long pit stop. There's Racer, and Los Figura is going to get out in front of him, and he hasn't pitted yet. So as you can see, that has caused Motorboy some issues, because there he is. Los Figura has got out in front, and he hasn't pitted yet. So we're going to see how to get on. There goes Racer. So Grace has come in after his pit stop. Great stuff from Racer. There's Blaze, and there is Out the Mouse. So is he going to get out in front of him? We're going to see them in the shot. There they are now. So Racer's going to be putting the hammer down now, and there it is. Blaze and Out the Mouse have gone past, but they haven't pitted yet, so just make sure that he can keep out of the way. Dan Edge is at the back of this group, so he has pitted, so Dan Edge can still get into the top 5. This is great stuff. There's Diego really pushing now. Kick Goer there. There's Rodrigo. Lara still in that backpack there. Samaruto's had a spin, it looks like, again. He's in 12th position. Collect is just coming down the back straight again. So there's quite a few incidents happen. There's Lara's car. He's obviously had an accident somewhere along the line. We're going to have a look at the guys at the front, and look at this. Out the Mouse is still all over the back of Blaze, and what a battle this is. Hard on the brakes. He's still trying to get past him. Blaze has gone really slow into that chicane, and he's managed to pull away. Great stuff from Blaze. He put the anchors on and managed to exit really quickly, so great stuff from him. We're going to look at Motorboy. He's coming up the hill. Los Figura is in second. There is Iffy. So is Iffy going to come into the pits? He's got a big gap from Motorboy, so this could be interesting. Is he going to get out? Oh my god, I can't keep myself together right now. I'm giggling. I've got my heart's beating fast. This is crazy, and I'm not even racing. So there we go. Los Figura now. Is he going to come in? As Iffy come in? No, he's going to do another lap. He has to come in on this lap, so this is going to be all up to this lap. Oh, and Los Figura is going to the pits really aggressive. There goes Motorboy in the background. So where is Blaze and Out the Mouse? So where's Racer? We've got to see where Racer is. He's coming down Deers Leap. He needs these guys to come into pits. They have to pit this lap. They have to pit. They come into the pits, and Blaze and Out the Mouse are dirty. God, they're about to crash. They're about to crash because they're going so fast. Oh, Los Figura is coming out of the pits. Racer is coming out of the pits. They couldn't do anything about it. Out the Mouse and Blaze have crashed each other. So Racer's gone down the inside of Los Figura, and he's got past him for third. Look at that. That's incredible. He's got him past him. He's got past him down the left-hander. Fantastic stuff. The pit crew have done no joy for Los Figura as they come into the left-hander down the straight now, and with 2 laps remaining, Racer has taken 3rd position from Los Figura, so we'll see if he can close the gap on him. I don't want to put too much pressure on Racer because he's now in the podium spot. He's going to be absolutely buzzing, but Los Figura is going to have none of it. He's all over the back of him. It looks like he's going to have to go defensive. I want to quickly check to see if he's going into the pits, because I want to know where he is from Motorboy, but I need to stay on this little chicane here. He's gone a bit wide. Oh, he's going to lose it. He's lost it. Oh, Racer's lost it. He's got a penalty. Oh my days, he didn't want to do that. So here he goes. So down the straight comes Iffy now. Sorry, I'm shouting at everyone. You're going to have earache tomorrow. Motorboy is still into the final straight now, so he's on the back straight. If he has to come in, he's in now. So if he's coming in, we're going to have a look where Motorboy is. He's on the back straight. If he has to get this right, he's still on the back straight. I'm going to keep looking over. So pit, here comes the pit. Here comes Motorboy down Deers Leap. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. If he's coming out, he's coming out. Is he? How far away is he down the pit straight? He's going to go past. The Motorboy's taking the lead back. There's Iffy. Is he going to get out? No, he's not going to get out. What a shame. But there is Motorboy, the final lap of the race, and there it is. That's how close it was, guys. So if Los Figura managed to keep hold of Motorboy under that few laps there, that could have been a little bit different, but Motorboy looks like he's just got it. So fantastic stuff. There's Iffy. He can still see him, but anything can happen. There's still this last chicane. It still has to be done. Figura is still 3rd. Racer's still trying hard to get on the back of Figura as he comes wide into that corner. Beautiful exit. Very wide goes Racer. He's really pushing hard. There's Dan Edge. He's managed to keep it in 5th. He's kept his nose clean. Look at the beautiful car. He hasn't got a dent on it. Fantastic stuff from him. I can hear something going mad in the background. It sounds like a dog having a fit. But there is Diego in 6th position. There is Dan Edge, there's Racer in 4th, there's Los Figura. It's all about the chicanes. Here we go. So we're going to take a look at Figura coming into the chicane. He's gone a little bit wide. Oh, he's managed to hold it. There goes Iffy. He's got it. And there is Motorboy. So it looks like this is going to be how it stands unless something drastically big happens right now, which I don't think it's going to. So Motorboy just coming around the final few corners. Again, he can't believe it. There's a breath of fresh air from somebody in the background. It's either a breath of fresh air or a breath of something or other, because I think they're absolutely exhausted after this race. 20 laps with a pit stop. It's been absolutely incredible as we see him come around the final corner down the Deers Leap. It's Motorboy who is going to take the checkered flag for round 2 at Oulton Park. He does it again. He takes the 20 points plus the fastest lap. There is Iffy in the background in 2nd position. Cracking stuff from Iffy. He done an absolutely blinding job. Los Figura is going to take 3rd as he comes over Deers Leap, and he's going to be flashing his up. He will be very happy, the Spaniard, as he comes through now. Brilliant stuff from him. Racer also going to be very happy, and look at these two Brits at the back there, Racer and Dan Edge. They're absolutely over the moon. Diego in 6th with a cracking time of 1:38. Out the Mouse is going to take 7th from, it looks like, Kit Goer. So Kit Goer's done a great job to keep up with these guys in 8th position. He's going to be happy because he's got points on the board. There is Out the Mouse, there is Kick. Blaze has taken 9th from Rodrigo after the incident in the pit lane with Out the Mouse crashing into each other. So his first point there for Rodrigo. Lara in 11th, which is a shame because I think the pit was a little bit too long for him. Samaruto's car is absolutely battered, so he's obviously hit the chicane again, but he's done a grand job. He's back in there with 12th. Here comes Collect. His Collect's car looks absolutely stunning. Obviously going with the same livery as Motorboy today as he comes around Deers Leap. He will be disappointed himself, but he had a good race in the last race, so congratulations for him for finishing. Brilliant stuff from Collect. Congratulations everybody. But we're going to take a look at the guy at the front there. There he is, Motorboy, as he comes around the chicane, and Iffy just behind him. He's done it again. He has managed to clean up today. It could have been anybody's when we saw Los Figura just dive down the inside of him of the chicane, but again, there it was. It was just the magic that happens, and the luck of Motorboy has got him through again and again, and it's happened again today. So 2nd round goes to Motorboy. Congratulations to him. Congratulations to Iffy again on his 2nd position, and also to Figura for his 1st podium, I think that is. So congratulations to him. Let's have a look who was fourth for Racer, which could have been 3rd, but I think the nerves got to him. I see the commentator just gets a little bit too carried away, and I think he could see it, and I think maybe the family was screaming with their pom-poms in the air. I'm sure there's something like that in the background with some party poppers, but even though 4th position will do, there's no barking of the dog, so they weren't impressed. But there he goes, there goes Racer, and he's going to do another lap because he's just decided he can do. So the rear tyres are red for Racer, and he lost it on the chicane. There we go, we just heard it live. Dan Edge is coming in, cruising in 5th. He'll be absolutely over the moon. Diego's decided he wants some more rubber on his tyre as he cruises round there. So as we know, it's going to be 42 points now for Motorboy in the championship standings. We're going to take a look at where Iffy stands in the championship now. So Iffy will have 30 points, Samaruto will stay on 10, Bouncy still on 8, Dan Edge was 5th, so he will jump now, I think. Yes, he will. I think he will jump into 3rd position. So great stuff from Dan Edge. So he will take 3rd position with Los Figura now getting his first points, so I think he might have taken it. I think so. There we go. So for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th for the table there. So well done, the guys. We will see you next week. We're going to go away from Britain, and we're going to go and see our friends in Germany for Hockenheim GP. So we'll see you all then, and hopefully we'll get a few more viewers and we can get this posted out. Don't forget, subscribe, follow, like, share. Let's get this out there, guys. These guys are absolutely fantastic. They are a good bunch of lads. Let's get one of these guys in the GT3 car or some sort of G55 race. That'll be fantastic in some sort of British motorsport. That'd be fantastic. We get these boys on there, and I'd like to say thank you to everyone that's helped me. Dan Edge, who does all the designing, Pops, who helps me with the lobbies, also Racer, Motorboy for his translations, Harvick also with some information, and Mike, the man who isn't racing today, but he's been giving me some insight on how he feels about the racing, and it's all helped. Everybody is doing their bit, so I'd just like to say thank you very much to everybody. And we'll see you next week. I've just been told by Kit Goer, go and have a drink of water. I think I'll have more than water. I think I might have a wine. So see you all next week at Hockenheim GP.